Haaland's reaction and comment on Real Madrid's comeback. Honestly, I don't know how to describe what happened in this match because it repeats in front of my eyes every time we face this team. Real Madrid is not just an ordinary team. It's something completely different, something out of the ordinary. When you play against them, you feel like you're in control, you feel like things are under your control, you feel like you're close to winning, but suddenly, as if there's some invisible force that turns everything in their favor. It doesn't matter how the match starts. It doesn't matter if you're ahead. It doesn't matter if you're playing wonderfully because the moment they decide to make a comeback, they do it with full force as if nothing had happened. We faced them last season, and we thought we had learned the lesson, but today, it happened again. When we scored the first goal, we felt like the match was going according to our plan. We were attacking, pressing, creating chances, trying to kill the game, but suddenly, as always, they came back into the match. It's like a pre-written script, a script that can't be changed, a script that makes them stronger every time they're in a difficult situation. It's something unnatural, something that can't be explained. In football, it's common for pressure to affect teams, making them make mistakes, losing focus, but with Real Madrid, it's completely different. The more pressure you put on them, the more dangerous they become. The more you think you've outplayed them, they surprise you with something you don't expect. When they scored the equalizer, you could feel the change in the atmosphere. Suddenly, the game was in their hands. They became more confident, as if they knew they would turn the result around at any moment. We tried to hold on. We tried to stay in the game, but the truth is, Real Madrid has that special aura, that power that makes other teams feel helpless against them. I don't think there's any team in the world that has the ability to come back the way they do. This is not just an ordinary match. This is a new lesson for us, a lesson we need to learn well. As for Vinicius, I can only tip my hat to him. He was brilliant. He had one of his best games, and he was the driving force behind his team's comeback. Everyone talked about the banner that our fans raised before the match, which was perhaps meant to put pressure on him. But what happened was the opposite. We saw him use that as additional motivation to deliver an amazing performance. Great players know how to turn provocations into positive energy, and that's exactly what Vinicius did today. He was everywhere, moving quickly, dribbling, passing, scoring, making a difference at crucial moments. It's hard to stop him when he's in this form, especially when he has something to prove. He's a player with a strong character, and that character is what has made him one of the most dangerous players in the world today. But it's not just about Vinicius, it's about Real Madrid as a whole. This team has a completely different mentality, a mentality unlike any other team. We've seen it over and over again, against Paris Saint-Germain, against Chelsea, against Liverpool, against us last season, and today again. How can a team do that consistently? How can a team always be able to come back in such matches? This isn't just luck. This isn't a coincidence. This is Real Madrid. This is their mentality, this is their identity, and that's why they're always the most dangerous team in the Champions League. But despite all that, we can't give up. Yes, we lost the first leg, but we still have a chance in the return leg. We're not going to Madrid to surrender, we're going to fight until the end. We know it's going to be difficult, we know playing at the Bernabeu isn't easy. We know Real Madrid is a team that's hard to beat at home, but we're Manchester City and we're a strong team too. If they have the mentality of making comebacks, we have to show that we have the champions mentality as well. We didn't get to this stage of the competition by coincidence. We're here because we're a team that has quality, determination, and the ability to compete at the highest levels. We will analyze our mistakes, we will learn from what happened, and we will come back stronger. Football doesn't stop at just one match. Today was their moment. But in the return leg, we have to make it our moment. We will fight for the win, we will give everything we've got, and we will prove that we are a team that doesn't give up. Real Madrid proved tonight that they are the kings of comebacks, but we have the chance to show that we are capable of standing up to this king, and that we're not a team that can be easily overcome. The battle isn't over yet, and there are still 90 minutes left to determine everything. Let's wait and see how things end. Bellingham enters an exceptional list in the UEFA Champions League. Jude Bellingham, the star of Real Madrid, has made history for English football by scoring against Manchester City in the first leg of the round of 16 in the UEFA Champions League. Real Madrid won 3-2 against Manchester City in the first leg of the round of 16 at the Etihad Stadium in Manchester. The match at the Etihad Stadium saw Jude Bellingham score a crucial goal in the 90th minute of the second half. Bellingham achieves a historic record with Real Madrid. Jude Bellingham became the first English player to score a goal in the UEFA Champions League against an English team for two different clubs in the history of the competition. Bellingham's first ever Champions League goal came with Borussia Dortmund against Manchester City in 2021, and then he scored again at the Etihad Stadium for Dortmund in the 2022-2023 season. Bellingham managed to score again against Manchester City, but this time wearing the jersey of Real Madrid, becoming the first English player to score in the Champions League against an English team for two different clubs. Bellingham's stats in the UEFA Champions League this season. The English star has played 9 matches in the UEFA Champions League this season with his team, Real Madrid, where he has scored 3 goals and provided 3 assists. Modric's suggestion: Kenan Yıldız and Arda Güler meet at Real Madrid. The European sports scene has witnessed an exciting development after Spanish media reports revealed that Real Madrid is interested in signing the young Turkish star Kenan Yıldız, a player from Juventus, during the upcoming summer transfer window. In recent days, there was a notable meeting between the famous agent Jorge Mendes and Juventus's director Cristiano Giuntoli, which increased speculation about the player's future, especially after Mendes was spotted in a restaurant in Turin with Yıldız's parents, just hours before the winter transfer window closed. This interest comes after the young Turkish star's impressive performances with Juventus, where he has delivered standout performances and scored decisive goals, including a brace against Inter Milan and influential goals in derby matches, making him one of the most promising talents in Europe. Modric recommends signing Yıldız. According to reports, Real Madrid's veteran captain Luka Modric has recommended to the club's management that they sign Kenan Yıldız, pointing out his unique technical abilities and his potential to make a strong addition to the team. The reports confirm that Modric views Yıldız as a remarkable talent, capable of developing and shining within the Los Blancos ranks. Yıldız, who is 19 years old, has delivered impressive performances with Juventus this season, playing in 35 matches, scoring 6 goals, and providing 5 assists. The player is known for his excellent attacking skills and ability to play in multiple positions, which has attracted the attention of many top European clubs. Will Yıldız join Güler in Madrid? Although Real Madrid has not yet made an official decision about this transfer, the serious interest in the player could lead to negotiations with Juventus during the summer transfer window. If the deal goes through, Yıldız will join his fellow countryman Arda Güler at the Royal Club, further strengthening the presence of Turkish players at the Santiago Bernabeu. Tchouaméni refuses his current position despite Real Madrid's tough circumstances. Due to the defensive absences Real Madrid is facing, coach Carlo Ancelotti had to resort to unconventional solutions during the match against Manchester City. He played French midfielder Aurélien Tchouaméni alongside young Raúl Asensio in central defense, due to the absence of Antonio Rudiger, Eder Militão, and David Alaba. Despite the defensive issues the English team was facing, Manchester City did not retreat from their attacking approach, putting a lot of pressure on Tchouaméni and his partner in the backline. However, the French midfielder confirmed that he does not like playing in the center-back position compared to his primary role in defensive midfield. Despite this, Real Madrid managed to turn the game around, coming from behind to win 3-2 against Manchester City in the first leg of the round of 16 of the UEFA Champions League at the Etihad Stadium. Tchouaméni: I don't like playing in defense. After the match, Tchouaméni spoke to Canal Plus Foot, where he was asked whether he had started adapting to or even enjoying playing as a central defender, especially after being used in this position several times in recent months. The French player did not hesitate to express his stance clearly, saying, "No, not at all," firmly stating his discomfort with the defensive role. Nevertheless, Ancelotti continues to search for solutions to fill the defensive gaps due to the absence of key players in the backline. A surprise for Madrid fans ahead of the Real Madrid versus Real Sociedad clash in the Copa del Rey. Spanish football fans are eagerly anticipating thrilling matchups following today's Copa del Rey draw, which determined the semi-final fixtures. Barcelona will face Atletico Madrid, while Real Madrid will play against Real Sociedad. Real Madrid versus Real Sociedad. In the history of their Copa del Rey encounters, the matchups between Real Madrid and Real Sociedad have been closely contested, with both teams having an equal number of wins. According to Spanish radio station COPE, the two teams have played 21 official matches in the Copa del Rey, with Real Madrid winning 10 times, scoring 36 goals. On the other hand, Real Sociedad has defeated Real Madrid in 10 matches, scoring 31 goals, and one game between the two teams ended in a draw. Copa del Rey. The first leg between Barcelona and Atletico Madrid will take place at the Montjuic Stadium, while the second leg will be played at the Metropolitano, Atletico Madrid's home ground. In the other semi-final, Real Madrid will face Real Sociedad. The first leg will be held at the Anoeta Stadium, with the second leg taking place at the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium.